Yo, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. Look where we are. We're not at each other's homes or different homes or in different hotel rooms. We are right here at Brickworld Chicago 2026. I'm in the building. It's your boy Corey. That's your guy Mel. Yo, how you living, man?
Oh man, I'm living brick world, man. I'm living real brick world. You know, they actually let us on stage this time, right? Like,
Did, did they
last year
let us on the stage?
nah. I think we broke into the stage, like we broke in the room last year.
So let me tell you guys something, guys. Let me tell y'all something. In Jersey, there's a phrase that we call bum rush, right?
Right.
When bum rush, basically, that's when you just rush in to wherever you want to be, and whoever's there, they either got to be with you or they get ran over.
Yeah.
So that's basically what we did, man. We just bum rushed the stage, man.
Yeah. Shout out to BBG and Cody for bum rush stage for us.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with this. I was more than willing and more than happy to wait my turn, but this guy right here, he ain't got no patience, man.
Nah, no patience.
He ain't no patience.
And shout out to Eclipse Graphics for having the best customer service ever. They said you know something about it.
I heard they warmed your palms, man. You know what that means? For those who don't know what that means,
I'm never on the take.
Okay, I'm just saying, man. I heard they warmed your palms. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's why you over here perpetrating, man. But listen, man, we're gonna get right into it before someone come and bum rush us off the stage.
Oh, you're gonna have a hell of a time doing that.
All right, let's get to it, man.
All right, first up, we're talking about Brickworld. Let's talk about the underwhelming garage sales.
Oh boy,
yes.
You just can't give it a rest, huh?
No.
You can't give it a rest.
No, I this is why I can't give it a rest.
All right, go ahead.
Let
me hear this.
I had to call somebody out, and they popped up on the show to try to recorrect me about the the garage sales and everything, right? And which is good, that's what you're supposed to do. So I get a ticket for today, which was a garage sale. I get a ticket for the 6 o'clock slot. They got a 6 o'clock one, they got a 6:10, 6:15, 6:20, 6 whatever. So I get in there, and I'm in line. I'm all the way at the back of this line, and I'm waiting to get in. I get in, I get my ticket. I walk around once, I walk around twice, I walk around 3 times, and ended up empty-handed in the garage sale. Prices of the garage sale were like if you were going to buy them at the regular retail store. And then they had some newer sets in there priced up, and they had some old school sets in there priced up.
So let me ask you this, man. Could it be that you just didn't have any money?
Brother,
and that's why you salty?
No, brother. I'm always salty, and I always got money. I'm always salty. I live to be salty, but I always got money. But I feel like you like with the garage sales. To me, it's almost like Black Friday, right? When you go to Black Friday, you're looking for the deals, right?
Right.
And at that point, every price shouldn't be the final price. I should be able to haggle you a little bit.
Okay.
Because you're trying to get that merchandise off your table, right? You're trying not to go back home with that, right?
Right.
But if you're not making no deals, who's the winner there?
So let's analyze what a garage sale is. The garage sale is basically stuff that is inside your garage that you no longer want. You are trying to sell it dirt cheap for the littlest amount of money you can. You still want to make a profit off of it, but you want to get it out.
Right.
So I went into the garage sale. Right. I went in there, and I did my walk arounds and everything like that. So I saw people that were selling items that if I wait tomorrow, I can just go to a vendor and just buy it, and it's in pristine shape.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
The whole purpose of a garage sale is that you're selling things that most people don't want. You don't want.
Right.
And you're selling it dirt cheap. So when I looked around, I saw all this. I was like, okay. I mean, I wouldn't say it was underwhelming. I kind of expected. This is what I expected.
Right.
When it comes to a garage sale, some people don't know how to sell because they price it at such a high price. No one's gonna buy it. So you're going home with it.
Yeah.
So, come off that price.
Yeah, I'm underwhelmed because you wasted my time in the line, and I'm thinking that there was going to be something fantastic there, and it's not, right? So I'm kind of like disappointed. It's a little bit underwhelming.
You know what they should do, and this is just a future reference. You know how you do the workshops and you want to become a better builder and everything?
Yeah.
Y'all do a workshop about how to sell product at a garage sale. Let's use some examples from a garage sale.
Okay.
Let's go online and then look at the price that you're selling it for, but is at a garage sale. Let's do that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you should be able to. You should be. It's look. If it's a UCS AT-AT and it's boxed, yeah, you want the top dollar for it. But do you want to take that thing home today? Like, if you want to take it home, if I'm selling it, I'm trying to sell it to get it off my table. If I'm somewhere close, I'm not saying go take the dirt. You selling for 14, I tell you, oh, I'm gonna give you 9 for it. Yeah, tell me kick rocks, because that's not it. But if I tell you, hey, how about 13 for it, and you stuck on 14. Keep that thing home, man. Don't bring it at the garage sale, man.
He's not satisfied with the garage sale. I personally, it was all right.
No. All right, next up, Corey. What is the atmosphere here at Brickworld?
Listen, man. So I've been coming to Brickworld for about 4 years now. I want to say 4 years. I've been coming to Brickworld.
Yeah.
And every year is different. So I would say this year, I feel like this year is getting back to, I guess I want to say getting back to like 2022, 23 kind of vibes. Like it feels like a lot more people are here. It feels like a lot more people are here to have fun. And we have a lot more builders. So we have tons of builders that are out here. It's so much that is spilled into the other area. And for me, I'm always working during Brickworld. I'm always doing my STEM workshops. This year, I'm not doing any STEM workshops. So I get to walk around and actually experience the vibe for myself. And I must say, I think the vibe right now amongst the AFOLs is overwhelming. Like, people are having a good time. People are seeing people that they haven't seen. All these different models. Man, I can't wait to see how the public day is going to go for Saturday, and see how much people is going to be in this building. It's going to be insane. But it's not about what I think. What you think?
Man, I think it's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I think that, like, and I tell you what, like, for the first time, and I think I've been coming to Brickworld for 5 years. For the first time, I'm in line to get my badge and everything like that. Not to make anything like white, black, or indifferent, but I seen a young black couple, married, a husband and wife with their infant at the registration table. Now this ain't the regular general registration table. This is the whole full 5 days AFOL event. And they're here, and I don't know if they're displaying or not, but they're here, and that right there set right here for me, because here's the thing: a lot of people like that in our race, they're at home, they're buying sets, they're building sets, they're on TikTok, and they're making friends. But now they're coming out, Corey. They're coming out, and I love it, because I for years we talked about sharing this hobby with the culture. And now the culture is here, and I feel it. It feels great, man. It feels great. I love that Brickworld is a melting pot. A melting pot of people. I love it.
And you know what? For the last few times that we've been here, we've heard a lot of controversy about people displaying here and not feeling that they feel like they belong. Now that we're seeing more people feel like they belong, now that we're seeing more people come here, that were sitting at home, that was chilling, they're now coming here and they want to be a part of the environment. That's a beautiful thing. And you know what? I love the fact that we ain't got no, at least I haven't seen it for myself. We don't got no beef. Everybody's here for the same reason. A little piece of plastic. A little piece of plastic. That's why.
Thank God, because I made a lot of beef with a lot of people, boy, and I got to wash my back, because I'm sure somebody ready to stick a knife in it.
Listen, man. I told you about this, man. Lego is about having fun, man. What is it about? It's all about playing together and all about doing stuff together, man. And that's what this is, man. So I feel like we have a great opportunity to bring more people into the camp. And that's what you want to do. You want to expand, because we want to see this hall filled to capacity. With people who are displaying stuff to the point that we have to take over the entire hotel. That's the point. So the more that we work together, the more we clutch, man. So that's what we got to do.
Man. And so, like, that's, I love I think this year, and granted, I won't say this year is the best year ever, because
No.
I feel like last year was because I had my close circle here, like Troy, Alicia, Larry, Maddie, all those people. I had all those people here, the A falls here, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of them aren't here, so it
Right.
feels a little different,
Yeah.
but it feels a bittersweet moment with having the new people here, the new faces,
Yeah.
and all different types of shade of people. Like, and here's the thing: it's like we can, as people, we can disagree on a lot of things, right? But this is a place where we all have that common ground, and you forget all those things at the door. And I think that what's happening now this weekend, it just feels great.
You make us sound old, man.
I might be old. I might be getting there. Shy made me feel old.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we talked about the garage sale. We're talking about the vibes in the room. Let's talk about something that's a little bit, I don't want to say controversial, but black market, right?
Right.
When the black market is out, well, when you hear black market, you automatically think of, oh, something illegal is happening. Somebody trying to sell these subwoofers on the black market, all that stuff. Right?
Yeah.
So allegedly, because I didn't see it for myself, but you did.
Yeah.
So I guess I can't say allegedly.
Right.
So apparently there was a black market garage sale happening right here at Brickworld.
Yes.
Yesterday as in Thursday night.
Yeah.
People said, yo, I'm going to sell some stuff, but I'm not going to bring it to the garage sale like everybody else.
Yeah.
We're just going to pull up at the lobby.
Right.
And we're just going to sell at the lobby.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question, man.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Did you spend money there?
Yes, I'm like $300. I'm like $300 lighter.
Did you spend money at that garage sale?
No.
So let me ask you a question, man.
Yeah.
So you'd rather go to the black market and get some illegal deals as opposed to, you know what? Let me think about it.
Yes. Yes.
All right. I guess you made the right decision.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you why, son. I'm gonna tell you why.
Let me hear it.
So I'm up in my hotel room, and I'm coming down with Jesse. We're gonna go down and mingle in the lobby, right?
Yeah,
I get down the lobby, bing, the door's open. As soon as I turn the corner, bam, there's the black market. Smack me right in the face, man. I didn't even, and it was like $100 for you. Okay, all right, yeah. How much is that? Oh, you gonna come down? All right, $100 for you. Let me get that. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. $100 for you. Let me get that too. So I had to go back up to the room to drop my stuff back off in the room, and I'm all the way up. I ain't down on the floor. I'm all the way up.
So you were impulse buyer, is what you're saying?
Yeah, man. Look, they had the deals. They had the enticing sets on there. And here's the thing: is that I didn't have to wait, or I didn't have to. Well, yeah, I had to haggle them down a little bit, but cash is king on a black market, right? Because he's not trying to go back on the flight with all those boxes. So I'm helping him, right? Okay. It's a two-way street. Yeah, I'm helping him unload those boxes.
Okay, so. All right, so do we consider this to be technically it's a black market because it's not official, and they had to move it from the lobby. They had to move it elsewhere.
Yeah.
So you ended up spending $300 at this black market. Yeah. You spent no money at the garage sale that was advertised and is in a distinct location.
Right.
So what is the difference between the black market and the garage sale, and why did you choose the black market over the garage sale?
Well, the black market had all the things that you come to the garage sale to get, right?
Absolutely.
But for whatever reason, this year, the garage sale didn't have those items. They didn't have those enticing items, right? They didn't. And the thing about it is, I think whoever was participating in the black market, right? Or the brick market.
The brick market. Okay.
Whoever's participating in the brick market, I feel like, you have these things and you're pushing them to sell. Yeah, and the guy said, hey man, look, I bought this for $175. I give it to you for $100. Sold.
Right off the bat.
Right. Sold.
Right off the bat.
Right. And that's what I was trying to get at about the garage sale. You shouldn't be set on that one price. Like, yeah, I got this rare set, this UCS set, and this is what the price is going to be, and that's it. Well, guess what? You're going to be taking that back home. Yeah. You got to meet somebody somewhere in between. Not, maybe not 50-50, but maybe 75. Take 25% off. Sell it 75. Sell it for 75.
Right.
You take 25% off. You got to give some. If I'm coming to buy something, I'm looking for a deal. If I want to buy retail, I'll buy that set. Online at retail online. You can buy it on eBay. You can buy it at Facebook Market Space. You can buy it at Amazon. Even start selling like retired old sets because they're going through third parties.
Right.
So why would I buy it from you here at this venue here at $1,400?
Because it's all about community, and then
it's about community.
You try to help out the community.
But the community is not a one-way street.
It's not a one-way street. Right. You're right.
I'm helping you. You helping me. Meet me a little bit.
So let's ask the question. I guess let's pose the question to the audience. Would you prefer us? All right, let's not call it black market. Let's call it brick market.
This is brick market.
Do you prefer a brick market type of setup where it's a pop-up shop type of thing, or a garage sale where everybody is in, everybody's trying to buy, not a lot of people are selling at the right price? I don't know. I think I'm preferring the brick market, but I'm curious to see what people are going to say.
Yeah. It was fun though. It was fun. But like you said, like with the brick market, it's definitely being an impulse shopper. Like it hit me out of nowhere. It was like, bam! Oh man, that's awesome. I want that.
Yeah.
How much? You got me.
You got me. Man, oh man, this dude.
All right, Mr. Brick Market. Let's go over to the brick shop. So we said we wasn't going to talk about these people no more, but here we go. We're talking about them. So Mattel Brick Shop has came out with a Hasbro Masters of the Universe Skeletor bust. Lego, you better put some handcuffs on this company, man, because they're getting awfully close. They make them bust just like you. So this one here, so Skeletor bust is going to obtain about 553 pieces. It's going to be about yes, sir. How can I help you? I know, but I got on here late. I got on here late. Are they starting the game? What are y'all waiting for me? What?
You can't just start without you.
You can start. I'll be there in a minute. I'll be there. Go tell them to start.
5 years later.
Tell them to start. Go ahead, tell them to start.
I'm waiting for you. It's not a party without an Albert.
All right, I'll be there at 9:30. All right.
I'll try to hold him to it.
What else am I gonna do?
They say how many?
Phone numbers like Lego to look at.
Exactly.
Did they say how much it is? I'm trying to find out. This set is about. It's gonna be about $65 for 966 pieces. It's got a light up display, which is huge. And it's you look at the big bad toy store. It's already pre-order's already sold out.
How come it's not already sold out on the brick shop?
Well,
ain't that who's selling it?
Yeah.
All right.
It probably should have been. It looks enticing. I ain't gonna lie. It looks enticing. I'm still a Lego enthusiast, but it looks enticing. And it looks like it's you're stepping that game up with the detail. I wonder what the quality of the brick is going to be. What do you think about it?
So I want to look at this thing a little bit. Let me tell you something right now. So Masters of the Universe, that movie that just came out. Do you know how much it made at the box office? No. Okay. About 90 mil.
90 million?
Yeah. You know what their production budget was? 200 mil.
Oh, so they flopped.
It was a bust. That was a bust. So now we have we have the Skeletor joint.
Oh no!
We got the Skeletor joint, and I'm not going to jump the gun,
Right.
but it might be a bust.
Yeah.
It might be a bust. But you know what? Let me take off my Lego hat, my Lego bias hat. Let me put on, my non-bias hat.
Yeah.
I would say the design choice of this is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
The very fact that you have different masks that you can actually put on of his face.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
That's cool to be able to do that.
Yeah.
You also have a nice setup here with the colors. The color scheme really hits, really pops, and the lights in the eyes. That's the selling point for me. Lego has a hard time throwing lights in sets.
Yeah,
especially the bus sets. Like you would think the bus sets, it's easy just to put a light up brick in there and make it part of the set, but they don't really do that.
Yeah.
They do this with this particular set. So I think they already have an edge on Lego. However, we don't know what the size of this bus is.
Right.
You said it's $65.
Yeah.
Most of the bus that we have for Lego is about $100.
It says
$79, you know.
It says that this one. It says this one's about half scale, made of plastic and metal. It says part of Mattel Brick Shop series, right? 966 pieces. It says light up RAM skull with hidden activation switch. Batteries not included. It says articulated jaw, dynamic display options, and modular stand for shelf or wall display, compatible with Mattel Brick Shop and other major building brands, i.e. Lego.
They could have just said Lego.
You can't, because then you get sued.
Yeah. They ain't got the bread for that. They don't got the bread for that. You know what? Honestly, you know, Lego needs an alternative to their bust. I think if they deliver this and people like it and people start talking about it, I guarantee you, number one, you'll see one of these busts right here in Brickworld Chicago, but made out of Lego.
Okay.
Number two, you're going to see them do more busts like this because they clearly have a fan base that wants to build stuff that looks like this.
Right.
But next time, Mattel, maybe choose a movie that didn't bust before you put out a bust. Just saying.
Okay. You brick it or breaking it?
Let me look at it again. Yeah, I'm gonna break it.
You gonna break it? You breaking it? You breaking it or you breaking it?
No, I'm breaking it.
You breaking it?
I'm breaking it.
We're breaking it. We're breaking it.
I'm breaking it.
People use yellow.
All right, man. In a sea of yellow faces on these minifigs, the question is yellow? What is it? Is it white or is it black?
No. Yeah.
That's the question for you. So it's been long discussed, it's been long debated that the yellow minifig is simply the color of whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
If you want your minifig to be white, if you want your minifig to be black, if you want your minifig to be Spanish, if you want it to be Asian, if you want it to be whatever you want, as long as it's yellow, it's universal. That was the argument for the longest time. Now we are stepping into a world that may not be the case.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this many times on this podcast. We've heard it different places, but we want to highlight a conversation that happened not too long ago, in which I myself was involved in, along with other Lego masters and other content creators who are black, to talk about the question: is a yellow minifig face black or white? And Clutch Power put this combination together of us talking about a very sensitive topic to a lot of us. And if you go and check it out, you see why it's a sensitive topic.
Yeah.
Just to quote from a couple of the people that were on there, they said that they never saw themselves represented in a yellow minifig.
Right.
Even if you put a coil headpiece on the minifig, it never really represented who you are.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
We were on Lego Masters.
Yeah.
They never gave us a minifig that looked like a yellow minifig with Corey's hair. Or with Mel's, well, not hair, but
stud. It's a brown stud, not a
brown stud. Yeah. They didn't give us that. They gave us flesh tone.
Right.
And for the longest time, flesh tone is something that people have been clamoring for. But there are other people who love the status quo and will say, no, flesh tone, no, that just divides us even more. Let's make everybody yellow minifigs. Well, yellow minifigs never really represented us. They represented you.
No.
You know, so what do you think, man?
You know, here's what I think is that I told you this a long time ago. Like, I don't know how long ago we've been doing this podcast, but once upon a time when I was with the Boys and Girls Club, I sat down and I took some yellow minifigures, right? I took some yellow minifigures. I put some with some white features on it, like with the stringy hair, right? The string hair. And I took some that had the Afrocentric hair, and I put the Afrocentric hair on, and all the minifigures were yellow. And I sat the kids down, and these kids were black, right? In the neighborhood. And I said, which one of these look like you?
Hmm.
And nobody said anything. I said, okay, well, I took a white flesh tone, I took a black flesh tone, like, or a brown skin black flesh tone. I said, which one represents you? And they all picked up the brown one, right? I said, well, isn't the yellow one, like, doesn't that represent you? They said, no. I said, then who would represent? They said white. And so when I posted that, I got called a goofball. Like, you're a goofball, you're poisoning the kids. I should come around there now and punch you in the face and blah, blah, blah. You poison the kid. No. But I'm not poisoning anything. I'm making what's reality, and the kids need to know, right? And here's the thing is that, it's good to see that, Clutch Power is bringing this to light, right? With the yellow, and here's the thing, it's like you're talking about somebody over, like a company that's a foreign company overseas that really don't have the skin problems, because it's not a totality of it. It's like the whole totality of it is that everybody is predominantly that same skin tone over there.
Right.
Here, it's a melting pot, right?
Right.
And so, but if we as adults once were kids, and if the kid is telling you, I don't see myself in that yellow minifigure, that's what it is.
Yeah, they don't see themselves in that yellow minifigure. And I did the same thing in one of my classes. I was gifted a bin of different flesh tones, and I did the same thing. I had these pre-assembled minifigs, and I laid them out all on the table. I have some yellow ones, I had some brown skin, I had some tan skin, I had some peach skin, all that stuff. And I let each kid at a time come up and choose a minifig. Not one of those kids chose the yellow minifig.
Yeah.
And I asked the question, like, how come none of you guys chose this minifig? Like, oh, don't look like me.
Right.
You told us to pick up a minifig that looked like me. My skin's not yellow.
Yeah.
So this is a conversation that is important to have. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people in the community that don't really see why we're making this a big deal, because of course they've been represented, for the longest time.
Right.
And, if we want to be a brand that's inclusive, if we want to be a brand that is saying that everyone is invited, doesn't matter where you're from, what you look like, what you believe, you're invited, because we all like the same plastic brick.
Yes.
The same plastic piece. That's what we like. If that is the case, then something like this should be spoken to and spoken about on every level, to say, hey, you know what? People want to see themselves in these minifigs.
Yeah.
Lego, what are you doing to make this a reality?
Yeah.
Are you going to set up a booth at a Lego store where they can pick out the flesh tones? Are you going to set up a kit, like a set that people can purchase, where it just has all of the flesh tone heads and all of the flesh tone hands, and you say, hey, there you go. You go ahead, you just make your minifig however you want to. Lego has to step into this conversation, because it is a conversation that they need to be involved in. Because they're in Denmark, it may not affect them, but you're not just selling Lego in Denmark. You're selling Lego all over the world. And this world is becoming more diverse each passing day. No matter what other people may tell you, it's becoming more diverse. And that is our strength. So Lego, let's get it together. Let's make everyone feel like this is their home too.
But here's the thing to that, right?
Yeah.
Lego has answered that call, right? They had made flesh tones, and they made it. It was once upon a time where the flesh tones cost more because they were so scarce.
Yeah.
Now that's not an issue anymore.
Right.
You're talking about a product that Lego has made from day one. And now you telling them to get rid of the Lego head, the Lego yellow head, right? To me, if you do that, you're erasing the history of the company.
Right.
And I don't think Lego ready to do that. They won't do that, because that yellow head minifigure has come a long way. And so I feel like Lego has already answered the call by implementing or making more flesh tone. Look at the Pharrell set.
Yeah.
That flooded the market, right?
It did.
And so
but that was also part of a movie and a marketing campaign.
Yeah.
So you can't be telling people we're all about inclusivity, but it's a marketing campaign. We're going to make a lot of money. We're going to make money in these different areas that we wouldn't make money in, because we're not servicing those folks. But we have a set that's servicing those folks, but it's only for a limited time, because it's part of a promotional to a movie.
Right.
That's where people is going to be saying,
Mm-hmm.
oh, y'all only care about us when it comes to the money.
Right.
When it doesn't come to the money, then y'all don't care.
But what I'm saying is that, like, what happens to the Lego movie, right? The
Right.
Lego movie has predominantly yellow faces.
Yeah.
You're losing that charm. You just like you walk into McDonald's and you say, you know, look, I need you to get rid of the Big Mac. Yeah,
They're not going to do that.
right. They're not getting rid of that yellow head.
They're not. But so you know what? If you're not going to get rid of it, I don't think anyone's asking you to. Just include the rest. That's all. Include the rest.
Yep. Bam. Sentenced to 45 to bricks. Man goes into a couple Lego stores. Give me the cash. Give me the brick.
Give me the loot.
He gets busted. Judge sentenced him to 45 years to life. Now, it's just like even if he went to a jewelry store, right? He went to a jewelry store, a couple jewelry stores, and was knocking over jewelry stores, or even bodegas, and he was knocking over these bodegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
The crime is still a crime,
Yeah.
you know, because you're still in a product, or you're still in a good, and then you're putting people in harm's way with the gun, and then you're still in the money too. So the crime is still a crime, but it wasn't too harsh.
So let's think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And after let me go through this, and then I'll answer that question.
Uh-huh.
Winston Love,
Right.
that's his name.
Uh-huh.
Winston Love is 28 years old,
Okay.
from Texas.
Uh-huh.
Sentenced to 45 years in prison for orchestrating a 50-day retail theft spree that targeted hundreds of Lego sets and other merchandise.
Okay.
Investigators said that the stolen merchandise include more than 200 Lego sets,
Uh-huh.
a coffee maker, a vacuum cleaner, and a PlayStation controllers.
So he sold more than Lego.
You ain't want to. All right. A $10,000 fine was also imposed.
Okay.
Now here's the thing with that, man. I just want to go back to this one thing here.
Yeah.
45 years in prison
Yeah.
for theft.
Yeah.
Now you're a cop. Well, you were a cop,
Mhm.
so you would know more about why the sentence is so harsh.
Yeah.
Number one, he's in Texas.
Yeah.
All right, that's number one.
Yeah,
Number two, he went on a 50-day retail theft spree.
Uh-huh.
It included Lego, but it also included other items.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if someone is caught stealing,
Mm-hmm.
what is the, I don't want to say maximum, but what is the norm when it comes to, like, if you steal something, you got caught, you got arrested, you got sentenced. What's that sentence look like?
It depends on what you stole and the amount of it, right?
Okay.
So if you anything, I think like anything that's now like in the statute of it changed. Like at one point, I think like if you stole over $1,500, it was considered a felony, but it changed because inflation changed.
Right.
So now if you steal, I think if you steal over anywhere from like 5 or 10 grand, or I think it's like 10 grand or something like that, it becomes a felony, right?
Right.
And then like here's the thing. How much of what you stole equal the amount of 10 grand? So if you go off and you hit this one jewelry store for all their jewelry and that's 45 grand, well, you're automatically going. But then you hit another one, and then you hit another one, and then you hit another one. And so all that stuff is starting to add up. So that adds up the years, and that's the statute of it. It's more than 30 to life. 30 to life, and he got 45 years, which is harsh. Like 30 to life is like almost 30 years is a life sentence because, you know, 30 years, you know, not everybody guaranteed to live 30 years. 30 years is half of a person's life if you live that long.
And a $10,000 fine?
Yeah.
Something's not adding up to me, man.
Yeah.
To sentence someone 45 years behind bars.
Restitution. You still have to pay back the debt that you owe because I took something from you.
I get that.
Yeah.
But $10,000 versus 45 years. I feel like that fine should be a lot higher.
Yeah.
Or that sentence should be a lot lower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I missing something here?
Yeah. What it is that I think that and I'll be honest, the scales of justice are unequal. And I will say by the tone of your skin and by the things that you do with the tone of your skin dictates what you're going to get. Because here's the thing, you know, you might not get a jury but of your peers. You know, you could be black and get a jury of white people. You could be white and get a jury of black people.
That's true.
So it's a funny situation because nothing's ever cookie cutter, meaning that it's not the same. It's not the same. It's like, oh, this person did this, you get this year's. Judges have a scale that they dictate. Oh, okay, I'm gonna give you 30 years. No, I'm gonna give you 45 years. No, I'm gonna give you 40 years, all suspended except for 6 months,
Right.
meaning you spending 6 months in jail.
Right.
So it all is dictated by that judge, but I can guarantee you that judge was probably white. It's messed up, right? It's a messed up thing to say. I'm gonna say it, but it's a messed up thing to say. But I can guarantee you that judge was white because, you know, in retrospect, the person that is in power, I'm gonna put you in a position, and the person that did wrong, the person in power is gonna put the person in position. Whatever you did wrong, all right, I'm gonna put you in a position where you can't do this again. And the best way for you not to do this again is you're gonna be sitting down 45 years.
Listen,
Now,
man. Go ahead.
It's messed up,
Yeah.
but that's the reality of it. It's all about who you vote in office, who you vote behind that on that judges that did you know you can vote for a judge
Yeah.
in your county?
Yeah.
You vote
I'm
for
aware
that
of
judge.
I'm aware.
And the people that don't vote, this is what happens.
So, moral of the story: if you're a 28-year-old man and you're thinking about stealing 200 Lego sets, a bunch of coffee makers, PlayStation controllers,
Yeah.
And a vacuum cleaner,
Yeah.
you could be looking at 45 years.
Yeah.
You could be looking at getting out of prison when you're in your late 60s.
Yeah.
And what kind of life do you think you're gonna live when you get out of prison in your late 60s? I don't know, man. I think that there is so much more things in this world that warrants 45 years in prison.
Yeah.
I don't think this is one of them.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think
the sentence, you know, matches what the crime was.
Right.
And maybe we're missing something. That's
We
what I'm
might
thinking.
be.
Maybe we're missing something. Maybe there was, you know, some type of racketeering or something happening that was attached to that. Because that's a lot of items just to be taken home.
Right.
So he was probably taking those items to resell somewhere else or something like that. So that, you know, maybe it's something we're missing, but it don't. You know, it's a shame. But like you said, to the young men out here, stop doing the crime. Crime ain't it's not about life. You know, I mean, unless you want to go to prison. I never met somebody that woke up and said, you know what, I want to go to prison. Or like a kid, you know, when your teacher asks you, hey, what do you want to grow up to be? I want to grow up and go to prison. Who says that?
No one says that.
No.
And if someone's saying that, they need some help.
So it's a sad story, man. But it's not gonna be the last.
Yeah. So just don't. Let's move on.
Listen to Slick Rick, baby.
All right, man. Listen, man, we're gonna round this whole thing up, man. We're gonna round this up. We're gonna finish off with this, man.
Okay.
Tara Strong. She's a voiceover actress.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the voices that we know in our community has been voiced by this woman.
Mm-hmm.
And she decided to say, hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and use my voice for what she believes is good.
Mm-hmm.
And that is to bash and kick in the backs of Bam. So Bam should she really be involved? She is doing voiceover and she is saying how, Bam, you need to give these people back their money.
Mm-hmm.
Bam, you need to do this. Bam, you need to do that, in the voices of the characters that we best know her for. Now, it's you know, am I going to tell her, yo, she shouldn't be doing that? No, because it's not my place to do that. It's a free country. You can use your voice and talk to however you want, whenever you want. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
But in a case like this, where, you know, there's still so much holes in the story, and let's be real, people have moved on from the story. People really don't care about what's going on. They want a resolution.
Yeah.
Sure. but people don't really care about it right now. So, does it make sense for what she's doing? No, because no one really cares about it right now.
Yeah.
What you think?
You remember that story I told you, and I think it was twice. So this is the third time I'm telling you. Remember that sloth that was hanging on that man? He wouldn't
Oh
let go.
my gosh, this long.
Tara Strong. Tara Strong, mind your business. Mind your business. You don't own a BAM. You probably never bought a Lego set. Yeah, I'm sure you never bought a Lego set. Mind your business, because what happens is that sloth, this BAM thing situation is the sloth, and reckless Ben is the sloth, right? All that it's going to cling on to you, and it's going to hang there, and you can't get it off. Mind your business.
See, this is the reason why. This is the reason why we don't do these shows in like in the same place, man. Because I didn't know he was going to say that. I wouldn't say mind your business. I would say, maybe this is not the best way of using your voice. See what I did there? Your voice in this particular matter. Let's wait for all the information to come out. Let's wait for the court cases to be done and a verdict to be rendered before we pass our own judgment.
Mm-hmm.
But that's too wordy. So yeah, I think what you said was right. Mind your business.
Mind your business, and all will be right, because you I don't think you want that smoke, Tara Strong. I don't think you want that, because it's coming. It's gonna be a lot of pain at the end of this whole thing, and everybody that's involved in it, they got themselves in the way. It's gonna it's gonna be painful for you.
Yeah.
So just keep being a voiceover actress. Keep making the movies. Keep making the anime stuff. Stay out of BAM business, because everybody loses.
Everybody loses. But you know who's not going to lose? You guys, because guess what? We're right here at Brickworld Chicago, and we are going to be filming all different types of stuff on our own personal channels.
Yes.
So if you're not following us, follow Iceberg Bricks.
Yep.
Follow Sam's Brego, because we're going to be filming all types of stuff, all types of shenanigans that are happening right here in Brickworld Chicago. And if you're in the area of Brickworld Chicago, you're saying to yourself, man, you know what? I want to go. I've been on the fence if I want to go ahead and buy a ticket to come. Get your lazy butt off of that sofa and get your butt down to Brickworld Chicago.
Come on down here.
You know what I'm thinking, man? Unless you don't edit this and put it out like tomorrow, this ain't gonna matter in a week. So
I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna put it out tomorrow. I'm gonna put it out.
All right then. But listen, guys, we want to thank Brickworld Chicago for allowing us to sit on the stage.
Yeah, thank you.
And we know we got the banner behind us.
Yep.
All the views and opinions made by myself and Mel do not reflect Brickworld Chicago at any of its affiliates.
True.
Let's make sure we say that up front and personal, so y'all don't go ahead and start a new lawsuit on them. Well, who let these knuckleheads get on here and talk all that crap? We don't want that.
They go beyond the brick.
Nope. They go beyond the brick. They're beyond the brick.
Right. They're hiding behind the pole over there.
Oh, okay.
You can't miss them. They're wearing the red shirts.
There they are. All right, there they are. Yeah, man. They're out here. They're getting their content, man. And there's a lot of people out here doing content. So follow everyone that you know who is here at Brickworld Chicago, because you're going to see some cool stuff. And if you're not here, and if you can't get here, you know what? Make a trip.
Yep.
Next year, make a trip, man. You just might run into us knuckleheads, man.
You might follow Pardon the Brickruption on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yep.
All right. I'm your boy Corey. That's your guy Mel. We'll see you soon, man. And as always, man, let me see if I can find something.
Nah, you can't find nothing. There's nothing to find. Good night, America. I don't put that up.